Adaptive Behavior Assessment System, second edition, Cynthia Larson and Michelle Christensen.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Cindy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Have you heard that the school added a new test to the special education?
Really? No.
Yeah, it's the ABAS 2.
Oh, yeah, the Adaptive Behavior Assessment System. We use that at my old school.
I thought we already had an adaptive behavior test here. Now we have to learn a new one?
Well, this test is really thorough. It's a norm reference test, and it has a sampling of around 3,200 people that closely match the U.S. Census on data for age, gender, race, ethnicity, and education.
Wow, that sounds good. I hear that the second edition added testing for birth to 5-year-olds also, which will be good for our area.
Right.
And that the old one started at 5 and went to 89. So that, was a little too high for some of our kids.
Sure. Well, another great thing about the test, it takes only 15 to 20 minutes. And since it is a rating scale, teachers and parents can both participate. And that's good. That's a big plus.
Rating scale. Didn't we do that with the Connors 3? Yeah, I thought we already had that. Do you know what skill areas are covered?
Yeah, it covers communication, community use, functional academics, let me think, school living, health, safety, leisure, self-care, self-direction, social, and work.
Wow, that's a lot.
And did they mention when we would be trained? Because you definitely have to have training to give this test and interpret the results.
I think they mentioned we're going to have an in-service soon. Do you know how reliable this test is?
Yeah, I do, because our principal from my old school gave us a handout, and I keep all that information in my notebooks. Let me check and see what I have here. Let's look here. Okay, yeah, I have it. It says here that the inter-rater reliability is greater than 0.8, and that cross-respondent coefficient is greater than 0.7. And those numbers aren't that good, but the reliability coefficients are high for the general adaptive composite of greater than 0.9. And across 6 standardized adaptive domains, the average is 0.97 to 0.99.
Oh, the numbers sound good in comparison to tests we've used in the past. What does all this mean, though? It looks like the reliability is adequate. It's in line with the Vinland, which we've done before.
Sure. Well, the summary page of the assessment itself has the complete scoring information, so it's easy to access. You can look at the raw scores for the skill areas, the scaled scores, composite score conversions, and graphs. And if it's done correctly, the information provides information on skill areas that the student needs to improve on. And it takes only 10 to 15 minutes to score the test. So it takes 15 to 20 minutes to give the test, 10 to 15 minutes to score it. Wow. And the information you need is in the front of the test booklet. So the summary page even tells what tables to look for in the manual.
That's awesome. Gosh, this sounds like it'll be a good test for us. This assessment sounds like it'll be great. Rating scales are good for us to use. Parents love doing the rating scales, right. And it means that we can do them and parents can do them also, which is awesome. I see that it's available in multiple languages too, which will be great for our diverse population here at this school.
Yes. Yeah, it's a good measure for students with special needs and intellectual disabilities, as well as learning disabilities and autism. And the rater can mark an item as a guess, and then it has room for additional comments. And there's a note section for that. And the administration is easily achieved it's got simple, well-defined procedures in the manual and the test booklet.
I wonder what the drawbacks are. Do you know?
Well, when our principal gave us the information, it was included. So it says here that the sample was not random, and it may not be statistically representative, and also that the sample did not have a large percentage of students with disabilities compared to the school age population. Overall, the reliability and validity numbers are good, and the assessment is sound for the purpose of testing adaptive behavior.
It doesn't sound too bad. I can't wait for our in-service training to find out more so that we can get ready to take the ABAS.
Yeah. Well, here, you can look at the materials from other schools, so you can go into the training with a good idea of what you will be preparing for.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.